Hey guys, it's Coffee. I'm just here to talk about the HEM2 version of the CoffeeHUD. So what we've done is we've taken the very popular PT4 CoffeeHUD and we've managed to port it into HEM2 thanks to NoteCaddy. And so one of the things that you need to keep in mind if you do have HEM2 is that in order for this HUD to work, you will need NoteCaddy, and then you can purchase the HUD through NoteCaddy through the link on husng.com. And that'll get it going. But I think the most important thing is that we've just ported the previous HUD, so it is basically identical to the original CoffeeHUD. So if you just look now at the different stats, you can see that everything is organized the same way. We've got things to line up correctly. We've got all the same stats, and just to mention, there are a few notational differences. So OR is open in the PT4 version. This is min raise, open shove, limp trap, limp fold, limp raise, fold versus a 3-bet, non all in, 4-bet, fold versus 3-bet shove, and out of position VPIP flat is just call, and it doesn't include open shove, so it's just call non all in raises, open shove, call open shove. 3-bet shove, ISO, which is of course a raise a limp, and ISO shove. So ISO is non all in, ISO shove is raise all in. And then post flop, all the stats are the same and labeled in the same way as in the PT4 CoffeeHUD. And so what that means is, if you're looking to get a better sense of what this HUD does, ways to use it strategically, so I just encourage you to watch all the PT4 videos. Because, all the information that is relevant to the PT4 CoffeeHUD will be relevant to this one as well. They are the same HUD. So, again, for added strategic information, added explanations about all the different stats, just watch the CoffeeHUD videos, the older ones, from the PT4 version. All of that info will be exactly the same. And I do also want to show a couple more features that aren't immediately obvious. So the first is when you hover over a stat, you get the sample size. So that's a really crucial feature. It means that not just you sometimes want to avoid getting too caught up in low sample size statistics, and so this way, if you're ever curious, you just hover over it, get the exact sample size, and you'll get the exact number of times this has happened. So you get the 39% of 18 times. The other key feature is here when you click on the pop-up on the effective stack grouping. You get the Nash push-fold chart. So there's the push chart and the calling chart. They both pop up. I think it's just cut off because of the way the video is taken. So don't worry, you'll get the whole charts. And so this will just give you a sense of what the Nash push-fold is. So if you're playing and you want to have this as a reference, you'll be able to use it. Just click on it. It gives you the reference, and you can see it's even in a nice chart format, just like website, and even has a little color coding to give you a quicker visual sense, right? Green is the very high effective stack, so 20 plus. Light green is almost always. Yellow is somewhere in between, and then you can see red is rarely orange. So that'll give you a little bit more of a visual clue too. And of course, the way these charts work, in case you're not familiar, again, it's the same as the other versions of these charts. So if you pick hand. If you're suited, you start out with the left column. So say I have 8-5 suited, I pick the 8, and then I zoom over to the 5, and there's 8-5 suited. On the other hand, if I had 8-6 offsuit, I start out with the top, and I take 8, and I zoom it down to the 6, and there's 8-6 offsuit. So this whole section is for offsuit hands, this section is for suited hands, and it's clearly, this is for open shoving, this is for calling open shoves. So you can use that as a reference to give you an idea, because this will, this tells you the equilibrium solution for this restricted game push fold. So that's another really nice feature, and it's not completely obvious, but again, it is also in the PT4 version, as is the hovering stats. So again, the idea is, we've done everything possible to make this the same HUD, so that whether you use HEM2 or PT4, you can use the CoffeeHUD to help you maximally exploit your opponents. So I hope this helps. If you do have any questions, feel free to email me, coffee@gmail.com. So do be in touch, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and for all the HEM2 users, I hope that, again, this will help you maximally exploit your opponents.